Hello everyone, Donnie Wanders here, and today I have wandered to the West River Falls Trail in Sheet Harbour, Nova Scotia. When I left the house this morning, it was a nice sunny day, but here in Sheet Harbour, it's snowing a little bit, so this is a little bit unexpected, but this is a pretty short walk. So this is what the parking lot looks like. We're at the MacPhee House, which is a community museum here in Sheet Harbour. And it's also a visitor information center, which is closed at the moment. I don't think it opens probably until June. And it's quite a cheery parking lot. The museum itself is an old house that used to operate as a hotel. So it's quite a cool building. Unfortunately, we can't explore that today because it's not open. And then there's some really neat artwork out front here that is so cheery and so colorful. This is a neat piece. This old clock, and there's a gazebo over here, and this very interesting piece of artwork that I'm not sure who he's supposed to be. Maybe a lumberjack, based on his shoes or his boots, which look like they lace up. They're pretty rugged looking, those boots. Could maybe stand to go see a cobbler. But he's very tall. And then just behind the museum is, I'm thinking this is where the trail starts because there's a nice boardwalk here. And we also get our first view of the river, the West River. Just up beyond the waterfalls. Right up, like here is a bridge that is on highway number 7. So let's go have a look. There's the view below. On the west side of the river, this is a open area. I guess it's a park, and some more folk art. So that's a pretty neat carving. Here's the plaque on the piece of folk art. It says, Mike McGinnis, pulp wood scaler from East River, Sheet Harbour. Mike scaled wood for the pulp mill here at West River, Sheet Harbour. Really cool. And then just before we carry on, it looks like the trail goes down right here on this nice boardwalk, and there's a little shed here. I'm not sure what this is. Again, some really neat artwork, like some tile artwork. Let's check out inside. Oh, I think it's just like a little shelter, which I might need to duck into if it starts raining, snowing, and or hailing again today. Okay, let's carry on down the trail. Ooh, I love a good boardwalk. Makes it so easy. And this is kind of weird. It's like a little cave. Just coming down, there's some rocks here that are kind of stair-shaped. As I creep into this cave, it does not go very far back. It's really drippy in here. Wow, this is very cool. It's little. It's really, really neat. Just like a little hidey hole. Really cool. This river is really high today. We've had a fair amount of rain, a good amount of snow, and now it's getting warm, so the snow is melting, and you can see the trail is pretty muddy, but not very difficult. One of the great features about this trail is there's a walking bridge across the river. So it's a very, very short trail, but it packs a lot in because you've got like some kind of rough terrain, you've got smooth terrain, you've got boardwalks, you've got folk art, you've got a museum, and you get to cross 2 bridges. Here we go. This morning it was a sunny, beautiful day, and now it's kind of snowing, kind of hailing. People say if you don't like the weather in Nova Scotia, wait 5 minutes. They're not wrong. And I don't know what happened here, but you can see like this chunk of boardwalk is missing from here, and the boardwalk that I'm about to walk on is really messed up. So we've had some very, very big storms in the last year, and I would expect that this is damage from those storms. In fact, you can't even walk on the boardwalk over here. It's like really messed up. And up here the river is pretty much at, like, the slope down to the river is, I imagine this is where most of the flooding would have started up here to rip out this boardwalk. I have no idea what this is. I would suspect that it's part of the pulp and paper mill operations that used to be here long ago. Kind of a neat cog that's like made of metal, and it almost looks like this part kind of looks like a bicycle chain, except it's gigantic. And then if we come up here, you can see this is all floodplain here, so pretty obvious that this is where when the river flooded and took out the boardwalk, this is likely where it would have come up. And I wonder if so there's some metal infrastructure over here as well, and I wonder if that was revealed during the floods or if that was always visible. And then once we get up on just slightly higher ground, the boardwalk is in pretty good shape again. It's pretty pretty cute house. And it looks down onto this view. Which is very, very cool. There's a lot going on here. You've got this big concrete dam that is no longer acting as a complete dam. You've got the bridge, the falls, and then this infrastructure like over here, this like culvert that I'm not sure what that was for. I do believe that it was only pulp and paper, that like a pulp and paper mill that was located here. But it reminds me of the dam at Liscombe a little bit, like the flume at Liscombe, the Liscombe River. And that was a hydro dam, so for generating electricity. I'll have to come back sometime when the museum is open and ask all these questions. That trail was only 1 kilometer long, but it sure did pack in a lot. It's definitely punching above its weight class. There's a museum, there's a boardwalk, there's a waterfall, beautiful river, a harbor, some historic infrastructure. So it's a very, very enjoyable but short trail. So that's it for me. Thanks for watching, and Donnie Wanders. We'll see you in the next one.